Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, we will discuss about the insertion at the given position. We have already discussed the insertion at the beginning and the insertion at the end. So let's say we are given a linked list of elements, then and we have to insert the new element at some given position. So let's say we have a linked list of a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we want to insert a new element. Let's say 7 after 4. After 4. So how we will do it? So after insertion, our linked list will be look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and after 4 we have to insert 7 and then 5, then 6. So our linked list will be look like this. So how will we do this operation? So what we will do is we will maintain the two pointers. Let's say we will have okay. So we will have the two pointers. Let me define first of all the linked list. So it will be 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6. We have a given linked list like this. Now what we will do is we will have the two pointer. One is previous and one will be the current. The current pointer will point to the current element, and we will have let's say we want to insert the element after 4. So what will be the position of the element? It will be the first element, second element, three element, 4 and fifth. So we want to insert the element at position 5. Okay, and what we want to insert is our data value is 7. We want to insert 7 at the fifth position. So how will we do is we will maintain a count value. Initially it will be count 1. So what we will do, we will run a loop while count is, or first of all we have to check whether our current pointer is null or not. If it will be null, then it will give a exception. Okay, null pointer exception. So we have to check if current is not null. If current is not null, then we will check and count is smaller than position. That is, we have not reached to the our destination position. So what we will do is we will assign current pointer to the previous pointer, and we will move the current pointer to one position ahead. Okay, and also we will increase the count value. So what we are doing here is we will check initially count is 1. So we will check count is current is not null and count 1 is smaller than 5. So this condition is satisfied. So what we will do, previous now is point to the current, and now current will be shifted to the next of the current. So it will be like this. A count will be incremented to 2. Now what we will do, then again in while loop we will check current is not null and count is smaller than position. So again previous will be pointing to the current, that is now previous will be here and current will be switched to here. Now and count value is incremented to 3. Now again current is not null and count is still smaller than position. So again previous will be pointed to the current and current will shift it ahead. Now current will point to the 4. Okay, it is previous and count is incremented to 4. Again a count is smaller than position and current is not null. So again current is now uh, current value will be assigned to the previous, and now current will be current of next of the current. Okay, so it will be like this. It will be previous Okay, and count value is incremented to 1, incremented by 1, so it will be 5. Now again we will check current is not null, but count is not smaller than position. So it means that we have reached to the desired position. So after while loop, now while loop will be terminated, and after while loop we have to check. There can be I will discuss the cases. What can be the define? What can be the different cases uh, after the while loop? So in this case, we have reached previous is pointing to the 4 and current is pointing to the 5 and count is 5. So what we will do after while loop, we will say uh, previous of next. If we have created a new node that is temp, so we will say previous of next is equals to 5, uh, 7. We have the data value 7. So let's say we have temp here. Okay. So what we will do, we say previous of next. Previous of next will be temp. So this link will be break and this will be like this. Okay. So previous of next will be temp, that is new node, and temp of next of temp will be current. Now current is 5. So what we are doing is temp of next is current. Okay. So in this way we have assigned the pointers. We have assigned the link. Okay. Now 4 is pointing to 7 and 7 is pointing to 5, and then 5 is pointing to the 6. In this way we have inserted the 7 after the 4. But will it work in all the cases? No, it will not work in all the cases. Let's say we have given the position is equals to 1. So when we will run this while loop, current will be pointed to uh, let me uh, let me write again. Let's say we have the linked list like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I want to insert the 5 at the first position, that is here. Okay, so it should be like this. So in this algorithm that we have discussed now, what will be happen is our current pointer will be pointing to the head and previous will be null. Okay, so in the while loop we will check current is not null. If this condition is true and count is smaller than position. Our count was initialized with the 1 initially and the position is also 1. So this condition will be false. The while loop will not be executed, and we will um, run these two statements. Now previous of next will be temp. Now here previous is null initially. So we are saying null of next. So this thing will result in the error. So this will give the exception because we cannot go to the next of null. Okay. So we have to uh, apply the condition here. So first case is this: if we are given the position 1, and there can be more than then can be other case as well. Let's say we are given the position, let's say 10, and we have only the four element in the linked list. Now um, we will iterate over the list, and at last when while loop will be terminated, now our situation will be like previous will be here and current will be null. Okay. current will be null, and our count will be 4. Okay, we can't reach to the position 10, so we have to check this condition also, because it can be happen that the user passed the wrong input, that is the wrong position. If we have the 4 element only, then we can't insert the element at the 10th position. Okay, so this will also gives the error, so we have to handle this case also. So what we will do is, uh, here we will have the 3 cases. After exiting from the while loop, we will check if count, or let's say first condition is if previous is equals to null. If previous is equals to null, then it means that we didn't run the while loop single time. Previous value is never assigned. we- Previous value is never assigned to the current. So in this, it means that our position is 1. We have to insert at the beginning of the list. So what we will do is, we simply say temp of next will be our current, and head will be our temp. It is same as the insertion at the beginning. Same as insertion at the beginning. Okay. Otherwise, we will check else if count is not equals to position. Okay. If a count is not reached to the position, and we exited from the while loop, then it means that our position is greater than our number of elements present in the linked list. So we will print that wrong position in. Okay, and else in else case we will do that, what we will do in the else case, we will say previous of next will be temp, and temp of next will be current. Okay, so we have to handle all the cases while we are doing this operation. So in this way, insertion at any position, we can perform this operation. Okay, and in the next lecture we will discuss the code of this